before we talk about the Earth Day event, talk about the Botanical Gardens of the Ozarks. Been around a while. For those who may not know what it is, explain what you guys do.
Yes, so we are a garden, but we are a lot more than just a garden. A lot of folks have heard of have heard the name, or they know we exist, but they don't know exactly what we do, or they know about one thing. They came to one event or one wedding. And so it's really fun when we get to tell people about all the different things we do here at the garden. It's really a community gathering space. It's an outdoor classroom. It's a space for celebrations and events. We do a lot of our own educational programs throughout the year. We have our Little Sprouts program for preschoolers. We do garden buds for elementary age kids. We do field trips and tours and classes. And then we also hold a lot of our own internal or fundraising events because we are a nonprofit organization. So the Earth Day Festival is one of those events that we hold to not only just bring the community in, but to help raise a little money for the garden and help keep our gate open, keep the garden growing. And then, we also serve as a space for folks to rent the garden if they want to, for a wedding, celebration of life, a birthday party, that sort of thing. And then, of course, we also rely on just the daily tourists who come in and want to check out the garden, as well as our members who support us throughout the year. Memberships are really important to have those sustaining funds coming in and helping us continue to grow.
So it goes without saying, you all stay pretty darn busy throughout the year.
Yes, and we are right at the peak of our entering our busy season right now. We are gearing up for all sorts of stuff that we, are planning for the rest of the summer and into the fall.
All right, so April 24th in the afternoon, what will be happening that day? Sounds like there's a full slate of events for that day.
Yes, so from 1 to 5 will be our Earth Day Festival. This is the second year for this event. However, every spring we've offered some sort of event to kind of bring people back to the garden for the year. People tend to take a break in the winter months, but we want them to get back out and enjoy the garden once spring hits, and they're starting to see a lot of things blooming, bees and butterflies buzzing around. So this is sort of our way to say, hey, we're open, things are happening out here, come back out and enjoy, but also to provide some entertainment and activities for folks. So we are going to have a lot of different booths set up throughout the garden with our community partners. And most of our community partners, that consists of other organizations or businesses that do something along the same lines as we do, that's environmentally minded, that sort of thing. So for example, the Ozark Natural Science Center will be out here. They're going to have a turtle, box turtle, and a snake, and we'll be talking about reptiles and that sort of thing. We're going to have the city of Fayetteville out here talking about some environmental things and also giving away free saplings while supplies last. So lots of different things to do. There'll be lots of hands-on activities and crafts for kids. We'll have some music going on. It's just going to be a beautiful, hopefully the weather cooperates, a beautiful day to get outside, enjoy the garden, and see things starting to come back to life after all the long winter months.
And after not being able to do very much anyway because of COVID, I know a lot of people are getting out and want to get out now. It should be pretty well attended, I would think.
Exactly. And on top of it, for those that are still concerned about COVID, it's an outdoor event. So you can feel good about being in the open air of the garden. Plenty of room to spread out. We're sitting on 6 cultivated acres. So there's lots of room to enjoy, but not be crammed right next to people.
All right, admission into this, to explain how that works.
So this event for us is more about bringing folks in, and education and that sort of thing. So the cost for this is completely free for our members. So if you're a garden member, you don't have to pay anything. And then if you are not a member, the cost is just the price of our regular everyday general admission. So $10 for adults, $5 for kids. Kids 3 and under are free. So our thinking behind that was we want this to be accessible and affordable for everyone. We do offer some higher ticketed events throughout the year. We have Chefs in the Garden coming up in May, and that's more of a higher ticket price. We have our gala, which is our big fundraiser of the year, which obviously is a higher ticket price. But this event, yes, we are hoping to raise some money, but also we want just people to come out and enjoy.
And for those who are not members, I'm sure you would allow them to become members.
Absolutely. So we will have a special window set up in our office where folks can come up and buy a membership right there on the spot. And we're hoping a lot of folks take advantage of that because we have so many benefits when it comes to being a member. You get free unlimited general admission to the garden throughout the year, which is really great because you get to see all the seasons. The garden is constantly changing out here. And then also you get reciprocal benefits at over 350 gardens across the country. So if you're taking a vacation, you can get into other gardens for free. Our chef's event that's coming up, members get a ticket discount on that. We offer member discounts for other events as well as all of our classes. So lots to enjoy being a garden member. And plus you get to feel good about supporting the garden.
You know, you mentioned at the beginning, you're open to a lot of events, activities, weddings, all the, how can people find out how to rent or at least take part in all that?
Absolutely. So all of this information can be found on our website at bgozarks.org. We've got information there about rentals. We've got information about our events. We've got information about classes and other programs. So it's all right there. We are also on Facebook, of course, and Instagram as well. So
April 24th is when the big day is, Botanical Garden of the Ozarks. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.